My most anticipated elite skin in Rainbow Six Siege is finally here, guys. We have the brand new elite skin for Zero, aka Sam Fisher. This is the 3rd echelon elite skin, and it de-ages Sam Fisher and puts him in his attire from the original Splinter Cell Trilogy. Let's be honest, we all knew that this was going to be his elite skin ever since he was introduced into the game, but that does not make this any less cool. So, of course, you guys know I had to buy this. I absolutely love Sam Fisher. He's probably one of my favorite operators in this game, and I'm really excited to see what happens with the future of the franchise. So firstly, here's his MVP animation. I'm going to be quiet just so you guys can hear the audio, then we'll get back into the review. And that's a really sick MVP animation, so now let's actually focus on the skin itself. Firstly, we have the headgear. Of course, he has his iconic goggles on his head, and he does look much younger than he currently does in Siege. I do a little comparison here, showing a very similar headgear that he already has, but when he is older, and as you can see, there is quite a bit of de-aging on him. Not massively, but you can tell that he is meant to be much younger than he is. I actually think they've done a really solid job at de-aging him, and it also does look like his goggles are slightly different, which I guess would make sense. His uniform is really cool as well. It takes him out of his big clunky jacket and puts him in his stealth uniform from the games. And if you would still like Sam to be in his older form like he is in Siege, this uniform does work really well with that as well. I think it's really cool now that we have the Siege version of Sam Fisher and now a classic version of him. Next, we'll take a look at his player card. Really cool. It has the 3rd echelon logo and of course a de-aged Sam Fisher. I'll 100% be running this one over his default one because his default one doesn't have his goggles on it, so I think this one is really cool and it just looks sick. This of course does unlock the golden background for him as well. Next up, we have the gadget skin. It's quite simplistic, but it does add the grey camouflage design, which can be seen on his uniform and weapon skin as well. So it's nice to see that they have kept consistency throughout his design. And actually talking about the weapon skins that come with this elite skin, I actually think these are absolutely sick. I usually think that elite weapon skins are kind of mediocre and I already have a better skin to run on them. Especially on the SC3000K, I actually adore this weapon skin, and I'll show off what it looks like in game as well on all the guns. And this is of course for his SC3000K. It's also on the MP7, so Bandit can use this weapon skin as well. It's on his 5.7 USG, which looks absolutely sick. And the weapon skin is also on the Gun 6, so you can run this with any operator which has that secondary. And finally, his charm is really cool. It's a little chibi version of a young Sam Fisher dangling upside down, hanging off the side of your gun. Really like how creative they were with this chibi, and it does look really cool. I'm going to show some background gameplay of me using the weapons in the game, what the gadget skin looks like and everything. I'm kind of just going around with a little pistol trying to, relive that Splinter Cell energy until the day that the next Splinter Cell game, which is said to be a remake of the first one, finally releases. Imagine showing people 7 years ago that Sam Fisher of all people was going to be in this game and how big this game would have become. But now that this is the 2nd elite skin this season, it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting any more elites for a good little while now until next season comes. Unless they do something different and add a 3rd elite skin this season, which I probably can't see coming if I'm going to be honest. So this is definitely going to be our last elite skin for a good few months at this point. But wow, what an incredible elite skin this is. And one thing to note as well, both elite skins this season have been Ubisoft themed. We had the Flores skin, which was Altair from Assassin's Creed, and now we have a Sam Fisher one, which admittedly is for Sam Fisher, but it's still based off the old Ubisoft games. So I actually want to pose you guys a question: what other Ubisoft crossover elite skins would you like to see in Rainbow Six Siege? I know that I definitely want one of Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs 1, or even Marcus Holloway from Watch Dogs 2. I am a massive fan of that franchise and I love those characters. They could probably even do a Far Cry one as well. There's so many characters Ubisoft have under their belt, and I really like that all these skins are coming to Siege. And so guys, I'm pretty sure that's everything covered for this elite skin review. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Will you be picking up this elite skin? Do you even play Zero, and do you think it's worth it? Have an incredible rest of your day, guys. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and drop a like, and check out my other videos I have been uploading. Your support has been absolutely phenomenal and I love you all to death. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. Peace.